You're listening to Conversations Ignite.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. I'm your host, Robbie, and today we're going to be diving into a topic that's both fascinating and, let's be honest, a little bit terrifying: the evolution of artificial intelligence, or as we all know it, AI, and what it means for our futures. AI has been around for decades, but in recent years, it's gone from a distant dream to part of our everyday lives. From virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa to more complex systems that can diagnose diseases or even drive cars. AI is transforming the world in ways that we could never imagine. But with all this power comes a lot of responsibility and risks. Today, we're going to explore the ups and downs of AI, and yes, we'll even touch on the possibility that AI could one day take over the world. So buckle up, it's going to be an interesting ride. So let's start with a bit of history. The concept of AI isn't as new as you might think. In fact, it dates back to the 1950s when British mathematician Alan Turing proposed the idea of a universal machine that could mimic human thought processes. This was the birth of what we now call artificial intelligence. In early days, AI was pretty rudimentary. Researchers focused on creating simple programs that could solve problems or play games. Remember IBM's Deep Blue? That was a major milestone when it defeated the world chess champion in 1997. It showed that machines could outperform humans in complex tasks, at least in specific areas. But AI really started to take off in the 21st century with the advent of machine learning and neural networks. Those technologies allowed computers to learn from data, improve over time, and even recognize patterns that humans might have missed. We saw this with Google's AlphaGo, which beat the world champion in the ancient board game Go, a game far more complicated than chess. And now AI is everywhere. It's in our phones, our cars, our hospitals, and even in the ads that we see online. But how did we get here? And where are we headed next? That's what we're going to explore in today's episode. So let's talk about the good stuff first. AI has brought about some incredible advancements that are making our lives better in so many different ways. Take medicine, for example. AI is revolutionizing healthcare by enabling doctors to diagnose diseases more accurately and quickly than ever before. AI systems can analyze medical images, predict patient outcomes, and even suggest personalized treatment plans based on a person's unique genetic makeup. This is saving lives and improving the quality of care for millions of people around the world. Economically, AI is also a game changer. It's boosting productivity by automating routine tasks and allowing businesses to operate more efficiently. New industries are emerging around AI technologies, creating jobs and driving innovation. The potential for economic growth here is enormous. And let's not forget about the everyday convenience that AI brings to us. From virtual assistants that help us manage our schedules to recommendation algorithms on platforms like Netflix and Amazon that help us discover new content, AI is making life easier and more enjoyable. But perhaps the most exciting potential of AI lies in its ability to solve global challenges. Imagine an AI system that can predict natural disasters, optimize energy use to combat climate change, or help us develop sustainable farming practices to feed a growing population. The possibilities are truly limitless. But of course, it's not all sunshine and roses. With great power comes great responsibility, and AI certainly has its downsides and risks. One of the biggest concerns is job displacement. As AI continues to automate more tasks, there's a real fear that millions of people could lose their jobs. While some jobs will be created in the AI sector, there's a legitimate worry that not everyone will be able to transition to those new job roles, leading to economic inequality and social unrest. Then there's the issue of bias. AI systems are only as good as the data that they're trained on. And if that data is biased, then the AI can end up perpetuating or even amplifying those biases. We've seen this in everything from facial recognition technology that struggles to identify people of color to AI hiring systems that unfairly discriminate against women. Privacy is also another major concern. AI-driven surveillance systems are becoming more common, raising fears about the erosion of civil liberties. In some countries, AI is already being used to monitor citizens' behaviors and enforce social control, which is a slippery slope toward authoritarianism. And perhaps the most existential risk is the loss of control. As AI becomes more advanced, there's a growing fear that we could create systems that are too powerful for us to manage. If an AI system were to go rogue, making decisions that are harmful or unintended, the consequences could be catastrophic. This brings us to the question of whether AI could eventually take over the world. So what does the future hold for AI? Will it lead us into an ideal era of prosperity, or will it become the stuff nightmares are made of? On the one hand, there's a utopian version where AI helps us solve our most pressing problems. In this future, AI could eliminate poverty, cure diseases, and even extend human lives. Imagine a world where AI takes over all the mundane tasks, leaving us free to pursue our passions and live more fulfilling lives. It's a compelling idea and one that many technologists are working toward. But on the other hand, there are plenty of dystopian scenarios to consider. What if AI becomes too powerful and we lose control? Some experts warn about the possibility of AI surpassing human intelligence. This is a concept known as the technological singularity. If that happens, AI could start making decisions that are beyond our understanding and our control, leading to an outcome that we can never predict. We also have to consider the ethical implication of AI. Who gets to decide how AI is used and who benefits from it? If the power of AI is concentrated in the hands of just a few, it could lead to a new form of inequality and oppression. There's also the potential for AI to become weaponized. Imagine autonomous drones that can make life or death decisions without human intervention, or AI systems that can manipulate public opinion on a massive scale, undermining democracy and swallowing disorder. So is AI a force for good or a threat to our existence? The truth is likely a little bit of both. The key will be how we manage and regulate AI as it continues to evolve. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the evolution of AI, its benefits, its risks, and the big question, could it take over the world someday? AI is one of the most exciting and challenging technologies of our time, and its impact on our future will be profound. As we move forward, it's up to all of us to think critically about how we will use it and how we will develop it. Will we create a future where AI works for the benefit of all of us, or will we allow it to become a tool of control and domination? That is a question that we all will have to answer together. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this episode has given you some food for thought. I'd love to hear your views on AI. Do you see it as a friend or a foe? Please share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss out on our next deep dive into the issues that matter. Until next time, stay curious and remember, keep that fire burning.
Thanks for listening to Conversations Ignite. See you next time.